Hello preppers, guess what? It's Azure delivery day again. So exciting about this. Now, normally we buy like a full gamut of all kinds of things. This haul we're getting is specifically about long-term storage. Things like beans and such, and the buckets go along with them. So come with us, let's see what we can find on the truck, take it home, and we'll show you what we bought. We made it back.
Yay.
All right, so our Azure order is a little bit different this time. Normally we get like a lot of food, a lot of like cheese. We're like, no, we did get one cheese this time.
We did.
Like a 5-pounder. But this video and this haul from Azure is about long-term storage. And a couple of things we got. First off, we got these jars last time. The jars, we got what, like 12 of these or something like that. We got a whole bunch of these, but they were out of the lids. So we actually got
a box full of lids.
Box of lids over here to be able to jar up whatever we need to. These things are so handy. Just for short-term storage, even long-term, if you want to fill it up with an oxygen absorber, it will still seal airtight. Now, we did order a lot of buckets. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of the 5-gallon buckets over here and over there.
We got the cute little buckets.
The 2-gallon ones. And we actually already had the lids for these ones too, so the lids are downstairs. But speaking of lids, I want to show you what we're talking about when it comes to lids from Azure, because you'll see the differences night and day. Here is an Azure lid, and here is a lid from a competing marketer or whatever. You know, it's not Azure. I think this may have been a Walmart lid.
It was a Walmart lid.
And I'm not knocking these. We actually use these. These are great for short-term stuff to keep critters out of your sugar.
Yeah.
Or your oats or flour. Exactly. Yeah. But you'll notice on here that this lid, first off, the brim is very short, but it has no gasket in it. So basically when you slap this on, it does lock on there, but it's not going to be an airtight seal. Look at the Azure lid. Look at this. This is amazing. It has a rubber gasket, and furthermore, it's exceedingly thick. You can actually pry this off to pull the whole thing off for long-term storage, or you can actually get a tool to make it happen as well. But this is a long-term thing. Once this is on, believe us, it is on. Because one time we put it on, we're like, oh, we forgot our oxygen absorber. And so we had
spent like 20 minutes peeling it off.
Yeah, exactly. And again, they have a tool for it, which we don't have. But I mean, I'm not knocking these for the fact that these lids are great for short term.
Yeah, they do the job.
Right, but we are actually looking at long-term storage today, not short-term storage. Now with that, you're gonna have it so it seals on, have a rubber mallet, which is very handy, have your oxygen absorbers, and if you're actually gonna be storing things in a 5-gallon bucket, you're gonna have to get the 2,000 cc oxygen absorbers. And I get these from Azure as well. Has the little pink eye on there. Well, it's just covered up, the little pink eye. As long as you have pink eye, you're good. If it turns like dark purple, almost kind of blackish, that means that the oxygen has ran out of there. This has actually already been resealed, which we're gonna rip this open, and we're gonna pull one of these out for each of the buckets we're about to fill, and then we'll reseal this back up again, which of course is important. Now you can actually get the Mylar bags that actually have zip locks on there. We have some of those from Azure too, but we're not using those today. We're actually gonna be filling up the buckets, and we're gonna fill them with 50 pounds of split peas. Who doesn't absolutely love split peas?
Yes.
And what do you have over there?
We have the light red kidney beans on both of them. Yeah,
50 pounds of that as well.
We do.
All right, so let's go ahead and cut these open. We'll fill the buckets up, we'll do the oxygen absorbers, and then we'll seal them, and we'll show you how the sealing really makes a big difference with these lids. Now, I will say really quick too, instead of using these cheap Walmart lids, you can actually get some nice Gamma lids as well from Azure. And they're a little bit more pricey, but they're amazing how they will seal, and you can still open them back up again. But again, today is long-term storage. All right, so let's go with the split peas.
All right, you want to use your bucket?
Sure.
All right. We'll just cut it.
Yeah, just give me a corner for me. All right. Dropped one.
I'm dropping
Waste
peas.
no food.
Took a lot more than I thought.
Yeah. What would be nice is if the companies actually just send them out and the bucket's already full.
Oh, that would be really cool.
I know, they'd be smart.
Yeah, they need to do that.
We have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Labor.
Now the fun part, where I have to be careful. Now the way we do it is we'll pour it in, and then we'll give it a good shaking, so that way it
settles.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I ordered too much.
Yeah.
See if it'll sell us more.
That's heavy. Oh. Don't do that. Save the peas. Save the peas.
All right, I think we're gonna be okay.
All right.
All right, so let's go to the next one.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You gonna pour or you want me to do it?
I'll let you pour.
Oh, you'll
I'll let him pour. He can be the gentle pourer. Oh, it has recipes on the back.
Ashley puts the scissors in my face.
I live dangerous.
I am a bean man. I love beans.
Oh, that went a lot further.
Now this one's not going to settle as much. So. A little more of it.
Yeah, I would just do a teeny bit more. Alright, that's probably good. Alright.
All right, so if you're not familiar with oxygen absorbers, and
We learned the hard way.
Yeah, we have learned lots of hard ways through just prepping. But you know, you do have some time. It's not like you have to like cut it, quick take them out and do what you need to and seal the bag immediately, although you do want to do it practically as quick as possible. And since this does have to be resealed again, it's best to simply just steer near the edge and give yourself a lot of extra room. And I can just do corners if I wanted to. That's all right, so let's take those out. And I'm going to seal this real quick.
So-
Why don't you go put this, let's start with the lid on it.
Alright.
Why don't you let me do this and we'll do that.
Maybe I was too gentle.
Yeah, you have to be really hard.
Should I not? Should we? Okay, let's try this. Hold on, before we. Maybe you? Okay. Should you try
I think
that?
it'll be fine, Ash.
Okay. Okay. I wasn't rough enough.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. These, you do not play around with them. They really seal. And now these will be good for probably 30 years or more, just like this. And again, all of this from Azure. I didn't get the mallet from Azure, but you know what?
Oh, it's
Harbor Freight is
Harbor
cheaper.
Freight, yeah. Make sure you label it so you don't mess up and you open it and you'll be like, oh, this is not at all what I thought was in here.
Exactly. All right, so we love Azure. They actually have drops all over the country. And as a lot of places have been out, of course we have shortages, we found that the majority of it by far was in stock at Azure. We did just order some pinto beans.
Mm-hmm, we did.
100 pounds of it, and they were out. We're like, darn it. But that's something we'll get next time. So just click on the link in the description below to go to their site. It's completely free to sign up. And then you can check out all their prices, see if there's a drop near you. And shipping for these is exceedingly minimal.
It is.
All right, anything you want to talk about?
No, just check it out and see what they have to offer.
Yeah, now we often take the extra ones. We'll go ahead and put those into either Mylar bags, or we'll actually keep them out like the split peas and actually make a
Make some
meal,
meals,
right,
yeah.
instead of actually trying to seal those up too. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye.